16. It's about 7:30 in the morning and we are about, what, 35 degrees. It's a little bit nippy. Just barely left the truck. Let the bike warm up a bit here. Grab a gear. Move around this stuff. Shift back up into second. This is a fun trail. Flip off that. You know, I've been riding the those two-stroke 250s so much recently that I forgot what this 302 stroke was like almost. I took it out for a ride with my boys the other night, this thing, for the first time in a number of weeks. And oh my goodness, there's fast, there's power, and then there's two-stroke fast and power. And oh my goodness, I about crapped my pants. I got so used to kind of hitting the gas and being able to just roll on the throttle on those two-stroke, or I mean those four-stroke 250s, the KTM and the Yamaha, and really like those bikes. And then I rode them for a couple of weeks and did not ride this thing, this KTM 300XC. And then I go out and I ride this thing and I about killed myself because the thing just has so much power and it's so instant and it's so explosive, and that's what I seriously love about this bike. But man, it about killed me. I mean, I dumped it within just, I got into a little section that was tight and got a little too much throttle. I dumped this thing within just a couple of minutes. I was like, whoa, I need to recalibrate myself. It was fun. Single track. A number of years ago, before I got introduced to single track, I just about quit riding, just about sold my bike, and then got introduced to some mountain single track, and the rest is history. I'll tell you what, my hands are flipping cold. Riding in the shade here in 35-degree weather this morning. It's got me cold. It'll be nice when that sun comes out. It's a beautiful morning though. Duck around some of these trees so you don't smack your head. Give yourself a concussion. This bike will just launch off of stuff. I mean, it's getting such good hookup this morning. With the moist ground here, looks like there's been another bike come through here this morning, or maybe late last night. But yeah, this thing is just launching off stuff. Love it. Yeah. Two-stroke power, two-stroke grunt. Probably wore the wrong gear for this morning. I probably should have worn the Climb Dakar stuff, the Dakar series. Whoa, that's a nice one. You don't want to fall off into. Fun little turns. Just met a guy on a mule that had about 15 hounds with him, and he's up here chasing after bear. Gonna see if they can catch a bear. They weren't hunting it, or I mean they weren't gonna kill it, but that is very tight. But they're gonna tree it, I'm sure, because it's not bear season. So that was pretty cool. I mean, I'm just sitting there setting up a shot with a camera, and then all of a sudden, you know, out of nowhere, this hound comes up, just dead silent, just right up behind me. And then with a collar on it and a tracker, and I'm like, huh, what's this? And then another one shows up. Next thing you know, there's 3 of them. And then I got a whole horde, like 10 or 12, and by the time it was all said and done, there was like 15 of them. And then the guy shows up around the bend on his mule. Man, I love this 2-stroke. The thing is so dang fun. It is just torquey and powerful and lively. You just have to ride one, own one, to believe it, because they are so freaking phenomenal. Loft the wheel anytime you want, hook up traction. Easy to ride, but you have to respect it. Just so much fun. It's nice to get up in some trees, because we haven't done trees for so long.